from PortConMaine 2017, guys. Here is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire anime style. Hope you guys enjoyed. It has been exactly 5 years to the date, pretty much, since we last had our only $1 million winner. So let's hope it happens again tonight, and let's play.
So how are y'all doing tonight? You guys ready to win some great stuff? Yeah! Okay, so first I want to ask, now who has seen my panel before? Awesome, so we have a lot of familiar faces here, and who hasn't seen it? Raise your hand. Awesome, so we have a lot of new faces too. So, welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire anime style, guys. This is the 23rd overall edition of this panel since I've been running it since 2010, so over the last 7 years. We've kind of had hits and misses with this panel, but I've had a lot of success with it over the last few years. This is actually my 6th time bringing it to PortCon, and I really like this con itself. Everyone here is amazing. Give the staff a round of applause first. They're awesome people. I love coming back here every year. And one thing I also want to let you guys know is that since 2014, since I've had a lot of success with this panel, Funimation actually sponsors this panel on top of all of that. So give Funimation a round of applause too, guys. If you're watching this video, I'm pointing behind you guys. They're awesome people. Buy their products if you haven't. So now how we're going to do this is that if you guys have seen my panel before, it's pretty much the same concept as it's always been, although what we're going to do is we want to get as many contestants as we possibly can up. So what I've been doing over the last year is that I've been doing a doubles format for the actual gameplay itself, in which we actually get a team of 2 people to come up at once. This way we get a lot of contestants up and it allows a lot more people to play the game. Are you guys all cool with that? Do you want to do the doubles format?
Yeah!
Awesome, so we'll keep it that way, because I know a lot of people have given me feedback over the last year or so, and I think we'll keep it that way from now on. So how it's going to work is that over the next 2 hours that we have here, we're going to try to get as many contestants up here as we can into these hot seats. What's going to happen is that I'll explain the gameplay as we get a little bit into the panel, but the overall goal of the actual game is that as you're playing the game, you're going to want to try to set as high of a bar as possible when you're facing every other contestant that comes up after you, because how it's going to be is that it's going to be a tournament style in which the higher the score that you get, the better chance that you have of picking a better prize, because whoever has the highest score at the end of the panel out of all the teams that come up, they'll be the first team to come up and pick which prize they want off the prize lot that we have over there. Now, one thing I will let you know is that with the doubles format, it is going to be a little bit of a twist to it, in which 2 things I'll let you guys know. The first thing is that since we're going to have a lot of contestants up, we do have a limited amount of prizes, so only the top 5 teams, so that means 10 people guaranteed, will actually be able to win a prize. But if anyone can actually run the table, now I want to let you guys know, it has been exactly 5 years, almost to the date, that we have had our last $1 million winner. That is the only time this ever happened at PortCon in 2012. In which someone ran the table, they won $1 million, and back then we really didn't have many great prizes. But I want a $1 million winner here. So if a team can run the table and get to that $1 million mark, they can win several grand prizes, which includes an iPad, a PS4, an Xbox One. And if for some reason you guys don't want that, we have a few other things over here. But they're still pretty good. We have other tablets, as you can see right here. We also have smartphones from LG and Sony. We have portable speakers, JBL. We have a lot of good stuff, guys. We are not joking around here. Now, I had another prize around somewhere, but who knows where it is. I'll worry about that. Now, in terms of the regular prizes that we have, they're all over here. And just an example of a few things that we have. We have Fitbits, we have Skull Candy and Sony headphones, we have DVDs that Funimation themselves have provided, as you can see right here. We have plushies, we have Mario plushie and Splatoon, as you can see. Oh, it's not Mario. That's, well, we have tons of manga books. We have Case Closed, we have Toriko, we have Assassination Classroom, we have from Japan directly, Detective Conan pocket watches. I have, as you can see what I'm wearing, I also have another one of these things. I also have another brand new shirt. This is Michelle, I believe. Yep. Right there. And the other day, I was looking for prizes, and I can't believe that I came across these things. Shrink wrap VHS tapes. You can believe that. So we have a lot of this stuff to give away tonight, guys. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to pick the first pair of contestants. I'm going to explain exactly how the gameplay works. And then the overall goal is you basically want to set as high of a score as possible for everyone else that comes up after you. We have a lot of time to work with here, so we'll see exactly how this works out. So, who wants to be the first person to come up? How it's going to work, guys, is that if I pick you, you can then pick your partner of any person, okay? All right. Now, before I do anything, who has not played yet? What we'll do is anyone that wants to play that has not played yet, we'll get you guys up first, and then we'll do the veterans afterwards, okay? So, who wants to come up that has not been up before? You want to come up? All right. Why don't you come up and pick your partner? You're our first contestant of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Anime Style. Come on, guys. Pick your partner. All right. So what I'm going to have you guys do, if one of you pick a number out. Now, there's a few things I'll let you guys also know. Now, as you can see, we have 22 brackets of questions. Now, the first 20 are completely random. It can be anything from anime to video games to stuff about Japan, stuff about convention-based stuff. But bracket 21 is an all Pokemon question bracket. Oh. Bracket 22 is an all One Piece question bracket. But I'll let you know. Here's what I'll let you know. Now, hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. So what you'll do is you'll draw a number out of this bag here. If you pick the Pokemon bracket or the One Piece bracket, it's also a wild card. So if you're not confident with it, you can choose any other number that you want. Okay? Here you go. Pick a number out and let's see what you get. The host's choice. I can pick the bracket for you. So, now how confident would you be in those specialty brackets?
Pokemon.
How about you? Sure.
You got this!
Do you guys want to see the Pokemon bracket first? 21, so yep. Richard over here, he's going to be your scorekeeper, so after you're done, just go see him if he has anything that he needs to know. Now, grab your microphone, and what I'm going to let you guys know is that you guys are both going to be a team here, so everything that you do, you're going to have to be in unison when it comes to pretty much everything. Now, what I'll let you know is that I'll explain the gameplay in just a second here, but how it's going to work is that the first 5 questions are pretty easy, so you don't necessarily have to be unanimous with it. If one of you kind of wants to jump in and just say just say the answer out, you can do that. But after the first 5 questions, you guys then both have to say final. You guys both have to be unanimous in everything that you do, in terms of using the lifelines, in terms of answering the question, in terms of if you want to walk away. So pretty much going forward with that. Let's see how this all works out. So give me 1 second here. All right. All right, guys, let's do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain the rules right now, and let's go from there. So basically, it's based off the retro style of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. As you guys can see right here, you are 15 questions away from winning $1 million anime dollars. Now, the way the gameplay works is that it's based off the retro style of Millionaire, in which the more questions you get right, the more money that you'll win. Now, like the original gameplay itself, once you get up to the $1,000 mark or the $32,000 mark, you're guaranteed to leave with at least that high of a score. Now, we want you guys to win as much money as possible here, so we're going to give you some lifelines to help you out along the way. I'm going to go over those lifelines exactly right now. The first one that we have is called Jump the Question. That lets you skip over any question that you do not know. So if you skip over a certain question, that entire dollar amount will be completely skipped over. One catch to that is that if you skip over a safe haven, 1,000 or 32,000, that safe haven is also gone completely. It's a bit of a risk if you skip over 1,000 or 32,000. The second lifeline that we have is called Double Dip. That lets you answer any potential question twice. Once you activate the lifeline, you have to go for the question. You cannot back out at that point. The third lifeline that we have is called the 50-50. That lets you take away 2 wrong answers from any question that you want, leaving 1 wrong answer and the correct one. We're going to get you guys then all involved as the audience. Now, here's what I'm going to let you know. By a show of hands only, do not shout out anything, guys. If you shout out anything, we're going to throw out this entire bracket of questions, okay? So we don't want to mess up with our contestants whatsoever here. When they activate the lifeline, it'll be a show of hands in terms of what you think it is. I'm going to call each answer one by one. Now, finally, if you get up to the $32,000 mark, you're going to get a 5th lifeline called the wild card. And what that lets you do is any lifeline you've used previously, you'll be able to reuse one more time only, okay? You can turn the music a little bit more. So, do you guys have any questions before we get started? Are we good to go? All right, are you guys ready to play Millionaire? Let's do it, guys, and play Who Wants to Be Millionaire anime style. All right, look at all your categories. So those are all the topics that you're gonna have to work with here, okay? One second here. Okay. All right, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, here we go for $100 right now, and let's do it. For $100, which of these Pokemon is not part of the original starting three? Is it Squirtle, Butterfree, Bulbasaur, or Charmander? Final answer?
Yes.
You guys are right for $100. Nice job. Here's what I'm also going to let you guys know. Keep them motivated because at the end of the panel, if you are not picked as a contestant, the person that Richard and I see as the best motivator will also be able to get a prize after everyone else, okay? So keep them motivated here, okay? Here we go for $200 right now. And speak nice and loud into the microphone so everyone can hear you, okay? All right, here we go. Pokemon types is the category. Here it is. Speaking of the original starting three, all three of them are one of the following types of Pokemon except for which one? Is it electric, fire, grass, or water?
Hey, electric.
Final answer?
Yes.
Right, for $200. Nice job. That's what I like to see. All right, guys. For $300 right now. Who's that Pokemon is the category. Here it is. Name this Pokemon. Is this Yanma, Sudowoodo, if I'm saying it right, Spinarak, or Heracross?
D, Heracross.
Final answer?
Yes.
Right, for $300. Nice job. For $500. Pokemon and food is the category. Here we go. In the Pokemon anime, which of these foods is one of Pikachu's favorites more than anything else? Is it rice, mustard, ketchup, or popsicles?
I'm gonna say C, ketchup.
Final answer?
Yes.
And you guys are right. Nice job. And for the important $1,000 safe haven, if you guys get this right, you can't leave with less than $1,000. Deja vu is the category. Here we go. Going back to the original starting three, only one of them is actually a dual type Pokemon. If you know which one it is, then what other Pokemon type are they? Is it ground, psychic, rock, or poison?
Poison, please.
And is that your final answer for $1,000?
Yes.
For $1,000 and the safe haven, do you know what Pokemon it is? It is Bulbasaur, and you are right. Nice job. All right, now you passed the first 5 questions, so you passed the easy ones. So now we're going to test your knowledge a little bit more now, see what you guys know here. So going forward here, you guys are both going to have to tell me final answer, okay? Not the exact same second, but pretty much in unison. And that's what happened in Anime Boston. Everyone just both said final answer at the same time. I was like, you don't have to do it like that, but basically you have to be in unison from here on out. $2,000. Here we go. You haven't used a single lifeline. You're doing really well. Evolutions is the category. Here we go for $2,000. And let's see what it is. Which of the following Pokemon does not require any kind of evolutionary stone in order to evolve it? Is it Growlithe, Ponyta, Jigglypuff, or Weepinbell? Nice and quiet in the audience, please.
I'm gonna say B, Ponyta.
Final answer.
Yeah.
All right. For $2,000, you guys are right. Nice job. Guys, I have to reiterate, you have to be very quiet here. Do not say anything when the answers come up, okay? Here we go for $4,000 right now. Ash's Pokemon. Okay, here it is for $4,000. Let's go. In the Pokemon anime, exactly how many Tauros did Ash catch during his time spent in the Safari Zone? Is it 10, 30, 50, or 100?
I'm gonna take the 50-50.
All right, so we're going to take away 2 wrong answers from the question right now. Here we go. It's either 30 or 100. You guys, by the way, you guys can all see the projector good, right? No one has any issues? Awesome. Now here's a you can use more than one lifeline, but keep in mind what you still have. Double dip, which lets you answer a question twice, ask the audience, and jump the question.
Yeah, double dip.
You want to do double dip? Now, what I'll let you know is that normally that means that you can't back out of the question, but since there's only 2 answers left and you're taking 2 shots at it, I think it's pretty obvious what that's going to mean for you guys. So, obviously it'll mean that you're using 2 lifelines in 1 question, but do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's activate that lifeline now, and now let's just play this question for fun. So, what would be your first final answer?
Probably B.
First final answer?
Yeah.
Alright. Walford. And what I'll let you know is that it was actually a banned episode that never aired in the United States. But it is 30. Nice job! Alright, let's go right on to $8,000 right now. Here we go. Game consoles is the category. Here it is for $8,000. Let's go right now. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness is the name of a Pokemon game that was released in the year 2005 for which of these video game consoles? Is it the Nintendo DS, the GameCube, the Game Boy Advance, or the Nintendo Wii?
Okay, we're gonna go with B.
GameCube, do you want to make that your final answer, guys, for $8,000?
Yes.
Alright, they're going for it, guys. Let's see if it's the right answer. For $8,000, yes, it is the right answer. Nice job. Let's keep going here. Let's go right on to $16,000 right now, and let's do this. Turn a little bit more, the music, a little bit more. It's getting more intense now, so the music's going to get a little bit louder. Pokemon movies. Here it is. Let's go. Fill in the blank for the title of the 11th Pokemon movie that debuted in the year 2008. Pokemon, Giratina, and the blank warrior. I said that right. Legendary, Ice, Sky, or Rising?
Okay, going with C.
Final answer for $16,000? All right, let's do it, guys. For $16,000, and yes, it is Sky. One question away from that second safe haven. Let's go right on to $32,000, and let's do this right now. Define and oh my God, this question is going to be really tough.
You got this.
Hopefully you got this. Okay. Now again, please be very quiet, guys. Here we go for $32,000, and I'll let you know right now. I won't be able to tell you anything if you ask like anything about this particular question. Okay. So you'll see what that means in just a second. Here it is. Which of these Pokemon has a name that is an example of a palindrome? Is it Totodile, Moltres, Kabuto, or Ho-Oh?
Okay, we're gonna go with C, Kabuto.
Alright. Before we do anything, let's go over this really quickly. So, this is an important question for $32,000. Obviously, if you get it right, you'll be at $32,000. If you get it wrong, you're going to lose $15,000 and go back to $1,000. You still have 2 lifelines left, but do you want to make C Kabuto your final answer for $32,000?
No, I'm gonna ask the audience.
Okay, all right, let's go to the audience here. Now let's see what you guys know. All right, look behind you here, and let's see if we can help them out, guys, right now. All right, so hang on. How it's going to work is that I'm going to call out each answer one by one, and then raise your hand if you think it's the right answer, okay? So put your hands down currently, guys. All right, now, here we go, and let's see what you guys think. All right, who here thinks it's A. Totodile? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's B. Moltres? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's C. Kabuto? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's D. Hobo? Raise your hand. Wow! I think we know what the audience thinks, but it's ultimately up to you guys. So the majority of the audience say that it is D. So now, here we go for 32,000. Back to the question.
Okay. I'm gonna trust the audience.
All right. They could be trolling you here, but do you want to make it your final answer for 32,000, guys?
Yeah.
All right. $32,000. Let's do it. For $32,000, what I'll let you know right now, a palindrome is a name that is spelled both forwards and backwards, and it's the right answer for $32,000. There you go. Here we go. It's going to get intense now. All right. So now, we've used 3 lifelines, but we're going to go for $64,000. Gary's Pokemon is the category, and on top of all of this, you guys now have a wild card. So that means that you have 2 lifelines going into these final 5 questions. So you still have your jump the question, and you have your wild card. Now what I'll let you know is that if you use the jump the question on this question as an example, then on the next question you could use your wild card and then jump that question on top of that if you wanted to do that. All right, these are the final 5 questions. We need the audience to be absolutely very silent here. Do not say anything going forward here, and let's go. Which of the following Pokemon has not been owned by Gary Oak at some point in the series? Is it Dodrio, Nidoqueen, Machamp, or Scizor? Two lifelines left. Jump the question, wild card.
Okay, let's skip.
You're gonna skip this question? That's a good thing because you're already at the safe haven, so it's not like you're risking anything by skipping over this question. So, do you officially want to do that?
Yes.
All right, let's do that. Now, if you guys just had to make a free guess, what do you think the answer is?
Machamp.
Machamp? Oh man, it was the right answer. All right, we're gonna go right on to $125,000 right now. Let's do this. Anime intros. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. All right, here it is for $125,000, and you still have the wild card. So here we go. Out of the following 4 Pokemon, only 3 of them can be seen in the classic first English dubbed anime intro. Which one is missing? Is it Dragonair, Zapdos, Rhydon, or Sandshrew?
Okay, we're gonna do Rhydon.
All right, do you want to make that your final answer for $125,000? You guys both want to make it your final answer?
No, actually, I'm gonna change it.
All right, you have a couple options here. I mean, you can go with whatever you feel like. Because again, this is a free guess. You're not losing anything if you get this wrong,
Yeah.
and you can still use that wild card if you want for anything else.
I'm gonna use a wild card.
And what do you want to do?
50-50. Okay, 50-50.
All right, guys, let's take away 2 wrong answers from this question right now and go from there. Oops, hang on 1 second here. Let's do this. All right. Rhydon or Zapdos?
Rhydon.
All right, do you want to make that your final answer for $125,000?
Yes.
All right, for $125,000. And I'll let you know right now, Rhydon is not in the intro, it's the right answer, there you go! Wow. All right, let's keep it going for $250,000. Let's go! This next one is going to be extremely tough. Pokemon cards is the category. Now, you're at $125,000, so if you want, Now, since you're out of lifelines, you can walk away at any point from here on out, because you are going to be taking a risk no matter what you're doing here, because if you get any question wrong from here on out, you are going to drop back down to 32,000 and lose quite a bit in terms of the money that you're at. So, here it is for $250,000 right now. Which of the following Pokemon has never had a trading card that depicted the alternate color variation of that character, which is also known as a shining/shiny Pokemon? Is it Misdreavus, Raichu, Tyranitar, or Magikarp? Walk away if you don't know it, but if you want to take a risk, we're at the big money now, so this is, every question from here on out is going to be really intense. Let us know what you're thinking. You can let the audience know what you're thinking by speaking. You can speak to me if it helps you any. Yeah, talk it out. Like, let us know what you're thinking. So you think you have it nailed down between Tyranitar and Magikarp?
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Tyranitar.
All right, so this is a big question. If you get this right, you'll be at 250,000. If you get it wrong, you lose 93,000 and go back to 32,000. So, for 250,000, do you want to make Tyranitar your final answer?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, they're going for it, guys. Here we go. For $250,000. I am sorry, it's the wrong answer. Now, you can turn on the lights. Give a round of applause, guys. Does anyone, before you do anything, now, does anyone have an idea what the answer is? What?
Well, I know Magikarp's a thing. There's a ton of Pikachu, so it's probably a Raichu, so I'm going to guess Misdreavus.
And you would be right. It is Misdreavus. So, all right, well, they get $32,000, guys, so let's give a round of applause. Come over here.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Don't line that back up.
Sorry.
One second, guys. Can I get your name, please? Jeremy. Jeremy, and the last initial? G. G? Okay. What's the line? Oh, I get it.
All right, so one second. All right, so we have to pick the next contestant who wants to come up. You know what, Richard? I'm gonna go to you really quick here. So, give me 1 second here.
What's the last two? Well, no, you said we've already done it.
Oh, we can't. Oh,
it was like 3 years ago. Soon. Are you two going together? So you two, back there.
You want to go? All right. Give him a round of applause, guys. Come on.
Additional generic support line.
Give me a sec. I have to do something really quick, so before you do anything. It's a. That's a wild card.
I've never seen these questions before. I don't know the answers. So ask the audience.
And
I know as much as you guys.
Besides 21. There's a one-piece question bracket. So that's number 22. So you can do any number between 1 and 20, or if you want to do one piece as well, just say one piece.
Pokemon was my jam.
Pokemon one again?
Yeah. I am useless at Pokemon.
If you like
Can we do like a mix of One Piece and Pokemon? Alright.
every single time. We don't have no I guess you could project. I'm not surprised.
When you die.
I have to take out number 12 now.
Sorry. You want me to find that while you're setting up?
I got it right here.
I can bring the rest of the bag.
What's going next? Richard, can you see if you can get another pen? I need to borrow something. Oh, you got one? All right, awesome.
I'm sorry, it looks like fairy tale. I can't see that far. Oh. Oh. I get it.
Give me one more second. There we go. All right, let's see how interesting this practice will be.
I don't like it when you go.
Oh, that's gonna be kind of tough. We'll see.
You're not making this feel better.
Then again, it might be tough, but if you know the subject, then it might be easy, you know?
I have an anxiety disorder. This isn't helping.
So we'll see.
Yes.
All right.
Where's my therapist when I need her?
Which bracket are we doing?
We're in pain, apparently.
All right. And the last two contestants that were up, where are they? Are they here still? Okay. What was your name? Jeremy. Okay. I don't know where she went, but just what? Sam. Okay, so Jeremy and Sam, they were the last contestants. They won 32,000, so obviously that'll be the score to beat if you guys want to do any better than that. Do you guys have any questions before we get started? You have any questions before we get started? I mean, what we'll do is, again, just the first 5 questions are meant to calm your nerves a little bit because they're going to be easy, okay?
False sense of security.
Exactly. So, let's go into it right now. Give me 1 second here. All right. So, get right back into it right now. And let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire again? Come on, guys, let's do it. There you go. $500,000 is actually going to be a video question.
Watch Detective Conan.
Here we go for $100 right now. Let's do this. And
Let's lose that video game.
yeah. Here we go.
I know this one.
I hope you've been enjoying your time here at PortConMaine. With that said, this convention has almost always been held during the start of what season? Is it the spring, the winter, the summer, or autumn?
Same for summer.
Final answer?
Yes.
Absolutely right. Nice job. $200. Here we go. Video game genres is the category. Here we go right now. Dance Dance Revolution, Guitar Hero, Just Dance, and Rock Band are just a few video game series that fall under what genre? Is it music, sports, strategy, or first-person shooters? Final answer?
Yes.
Absolutely right. Nice job. $300. Made in Japan. Here it is. Which of these sports originated in Japan? And the last answer will sound tempting, but please don't pick it. Baseball, basketball, sumo wrestling, or marrying the waifu?
See, final answer.
Nice job, there you go. $500, here it is. Anime titles is the category, here we go. Which of these letters is not used in the title of this anime OVA series? Is it F, L, C, or X?
X, final answer.
There you go. Important safe haven, here it is. Inuyasha is the category, here we go. For $1,000, what type of demon is Koga in the Inuyasha series? Is he a tiger, a wolf, a snake, or a fox?
Wolf.
Final answer for $1,000, and for $1,000, that important safe haven. Nice job, there you go. There you go, for $2,000. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Okay. For $2,000. Let's get into it right now. What is the blood relationship between Gendo Ikari and Shinji Ikari in Neon Genesis Evangelion? Are they half-brothers, father and son, cousins, or uncle and nephew?
B, father, son.
Final answer?
Yes.
Final answer for you too? Okay, because again, you guys are just have to both be in unison here. But they say final answer, here we go. For $2,000, and yes, it is father son. Nice job. Just make sure that you guys just both tell me final answer, okay? Yep. Let's go. Character names is the category. Here it is for $4,000. In the series, the devil is a part-timer. Hanzo Urushihara is also known by what name? Is it Mitsuki, Alciel, Lucifer, or Alberto? We'll take that personally. I love the series. It's just been a while since I've seen it.
No, I've seen it. I just don't remember.
All your lifelines there, so don't be afraid to use them if you want.
Ask the audience.
All right, let's go to the audience, guys. Look behind you. Here we go. All right, get ready. And here we go right now. Who here thinks it's A, Mitsuki? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's B, Alciel? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's C, Lucifer? Raise your hand. Oh, wow. And who thinks it's D? I'm not even going to pronounce the name. All right, so now you know what the audience thinks. The majority would say that it is C, Lucifer. So here we go back to the question right now. Let's go.
Alright, C, final answer.
All right, final answer for you two?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. For $4,000. Thank you, audience. That's the right answer. Nice job. Here we go for $8,000. One lifeline used. Let's go. Sights to see is the category. Here it is for $8,000. This observation tower in Tokyo, as of today, is the tallest structure in all of Japan and the second tallest structure in the entire world. Name it. Is it the Tokyo Tower, the Sutenkaku, the Tokyo Skytree, or the Beibu Tower?
Alright, C, Tokyo Skytree.
Final answer. All right, they both say final answer. Here we go. And for $8,000, and I've been on top of it a couple times. It's a beautiful thing to see, and it's the right answer. Nice job. I definitely recommend checking it out if you ever visit Tokyo itself. Here we go for $16,000. By the way, I went to Japan back in April, and when I went on top of it, they actually had Attack on Titan stuff all over the entire top observation deck. Yeah, it was pretty awesome to see. $16,000 is Wolf's Rain, my all-time favorite series. Here we go for $16,000 right now. In the series Wolf's Rain, what was the name of Darsha's lover who happened to also be the sister of the character Jagana? Is it Arabella, Hamona, Cher, or Juliana? Alright. 3 other lifelines there.
Alright, we'll use 50-50.
Alright, we're going to take away 2 wrong answers from the question right now. Here we go. Hamona or Juliana?
You took away Cher.
Well, I'll let you know, Cher actually is a character in the series.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Well, we know that that's not the right answer now, so. And so as you can see, you still have double dip and jump the question.
I'll use hating inside, so I can't answer anymore. We'll use double dip.
Alright, they're going to take it the easy way, guys, so they're going to pretty much guarantee themselves the right answer. You officially want to do that?
Yes.
Alright, let's go. So, just play this for fun. What would be your first final answer?
Mine would be me, but the jersey.
Doesn't really. Alright, Hamona, first final answer?
Yeah.
Alright. What I'll let you know right now is that Hamona is a character in Wolf's Rain, and I'll let you know right now, Hamona is the right answer. Nice job. Juliana is not a character in Wolf's Rain. That was just a made-up name. Alright, for $32,000 and that important safe haven, here it is. Now, here's the interesting thing. You only have jump the question left, but we're at a safe haven. So, if you want to use it, you can, but keep in mind that is a big risk by using it if you don't know it. But here's what I'll let you know. If you jump it, and then if you want, yes, you can walk away at the $64,000 question. What I'll also let you know is that if you jump over this question, you do not get the wild card. Okay? Anime siblings is the category. Here it is for $32,000. Besides Warren High School Host Club, what other anime series features 2 main characters that are identical twins? Is it Fruits Basket, Initial D, Spice and Wolf, or Shaman King? Very important question here, so.
Years ago, before Wolf's Rain.
It's up to you guys. This is an important question. It's a pretty big risk that you'd be taking, regardless of what you do. No matter what you do, it is going to be a pretty big risk.
Let's give it. How much do you want to gamble? Do you want to gamble?
Do you want to gamble and save the lifeline?
Yeah, we're addicts.
All right. Do you want to
I
skip?
want to know the answer though. I'm going to skip it, but I want to know the answer.
Okay, so again, by skipping this question, this is the ultimate risk that you're taking in terms of skipping over this entire safe haven, and you're losing out on a lifeline. You officially want to skip over this question?
Yes.
All right, they are jumping the $32,000 safe haven, guys. Now, if you had to make a guess, what would you think it is? Shaman King? It was the right answer. All right, so that being said, We're gonna go for $64,000 right now. Let's go. Turn on the lights, Richard. Yes. All right. Now, you do not get the wild card, so even though it'll pop up, you cannot use it. Okay. Fairy tale is the category, and again, you don't have the wild card. All right. But if you want to walk away, you can walk with $16,000. But if you get any question wrong from here on out, you're going to leave with only $1,000. So from here on out, it is a very big risk on any question that you decide to answer. Here it is for $64,000. Let's go. In the movie Fairy Tale, Priestess of the Phoenix, what is the name of Claire's bird companion? Is it Taran, Pinzu, Endo, or Momon?
Looks like it's upside down. Stop it. Yes.
After this, we still have plenty of time. We still have over an hour. What are you guys thinking? You can let us know. You speak into the microphone. Let us know.
Hello, people.
Think of like cute bird, maybe like but it could be something. I think it's Momo. Maybe like it looks like an upside down bowling pin. Not focusing on the character, look at the names. No
Well, whatever you guys want to do, this is a risk that you're going to be taking. So if you want to go for it, you can. But if you get it wrong, you're obviously going to go back down to $1,000. Right now, you'd be losing $15,000 because you're still at $16,000. If you got it wrong. If you got it right, you obviously get $64,000.
What would you like?
Sounds like you have it narrowed down between two of them. It sounds like you have it narrowed down from what I'm hearing between Taran and Momon.
I've been wrong plenty of times on this game already.
All right, so we are going to need an answer very shortly.
Wanna go with D? I mean, let's be stupid. Alright. We'll guess D. Final answer.
Final answer is Momon for both you guys.
Yeah.
All right, they're taking a big risk here. Let's see if it pays off. For $64,000. You took a very big risk there, and it did pay off. It's the right answer. Nice job. Wow. Let's go on to $125,000. Full Metal Alchemist is the category. Now, you guys are ahead of the last two contestants. So if you want to walk with $64,000 here, you can. But for $125,000, let's take a look at it. Not counting OVAs, how many total episodes are there combined from both Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? 115, 129, 133, or 104?
Do the movies count as, are the movies considered the OVAs?
No.
Okay.
OVAs and movies do not count.
Okay.
Obviously, if you get it wrong, you're going to lose $63,000 and go back down to $1,000.
So the question is, do we want to gamble on this? Do we not? What are we gambling on?
Are you guys narrowing it down again, it seems?
Are you gambling? We're gambling, okay?
Okay.
What are we gambling on?
Sounds like from what you're saying, you don't think it's enough for B or C as far as the amount of episodes? So can you think about how many each series has? That's the main thing.
Yeah.
So you don't think that
It's a question of if you can think of how many things both series had. Do they both have the same amount of episodes? Did one have more than the other? Alright guys.
We'll go with A.
we're gambling.
Alright, they're gambling for $125,000.
Let's go back to 1,000.
Is that your final answer for $125,000?
Yes, finally.
Final answer for you too?
Sure.
Okay. $125,000. You guys should go to the casino. It's the right answer! Wow. Holy crap. You guys are doing really well here. You're defying all expectations. Here we go. Attack on Titan. Okay. Here it is for $250,000 right now. In the series Attack on Titan, what was the name of Grisha Yeager's first wife? Is it Carla, Frida, Faye, or Dina?
Not betting on me. I would say.
In the audience, please, nice and quiet.
Sure.
Alright. B, final answer.
B. Frida is your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. They're saying B. Frida. $250,000 for $250,000. Oh, sorry, it's the wrong answer. Is any turn on the lights, Richard? Does anyone know what it is?
Carla.
No, Carla was the second wife.
It's Dina. And if you read the manga, that's where that's at right now. So they go all the way back down to $1,000, guys. But let's give them a round of applause. They did really good. All right, we still have about an hour left. So now, guys, we're going to see Richard really quick. He's going to get your names here.
All right, next contestants, who wants to be coming up? All right, let's see here. All right, yes, I'll get you guys up next. All right,
Contestants, let's do this. We still have plenty of time, guys, so you'll have plenty of time to basically come up.
Oh boy. There's this low down detective. Maybe you slow down one house. But I haven't read it so long. I watched it.
If you're leaving this room,
We're good.
could you please use this door because this one slams very loud.
Okay.
Thank you, people.
Okay.
you have any questions before we get started again? All right, so score check for the last two contests, the last two teams, I should say. All right. So 32,000 and 1,000. So obviously 32,000 is the score to beat right now. You guys ready to go? Let's go. There you go. Those are all your categories. All right. Here it is for $100 right now. Let's get right into it. Since you are 15 questions away from being a millionaire, what question number is this in regards to the money tree you're trying to climb right now? Is this question number 8, question number 1, question number 12, or question number 9,000?
B, final answer.
There you go. Nice job for $100. Right on at $200. Potential cameos. There we go. We're gonna breeze right through these. If a professional swimmer like Michael Phelps wanted to be in an anime series, what series would he most likely be featured in? Prince of Tennis, High School of the Dead, Tokyo Ghoul, or Free?
We're gonna have to say D, final answer.
There you go. Nice job. $300. Classic video games. Here it is. What classic video game is being represented by this picture? Is this Asteroids, Missile Command, Space Invaders, or Galaxian?
C, final answer.
Nice job. There you go. So you got, don't worry, these are meant to be easy, so.
Invaders, possibly from space.
Made in Japan for $500. Here we go. Known for its unusually shaped bottle that requires pushing in a marble to open it, Ramune is what specific type of drink? Is it orange juice, water, soda, or beer?
C, final answer.
Nice job, awesome. There you go. I love me some Ramune. $1,000 in that important safe haven. The same names as the category, here it is. Which of these characters from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise is also the name of a character from the series One Punch Man? Is it Tails, Knuckles, Amy, or Sonic? Final answer for $1,000. You are absolutely right. Nice job. All right, let's go. By the way, I think the music can be up a little bit more.
Just a little bit.
It's got to be intense, you know?
So intense.
Yeah, oh yeah, they can. Here we go.
So high.
Thing is because they're not getting like, just make sure, like, most people aren't really putting the mic up to their, like, all the way, so yeah, just make sure that.
Like
yeah,
this?
Yeah, there you go. Just so that we can both hear you, because again, you're both going to say final answer from here on out.
Okay.
Legend of Zelda for $2,000. Here it is. How many Legend of Zelda video game titles specifically came out for the Nintendo 64? 1, 2, 5, or 7? Plenty of options.
Okay, we're gonna ask the audience, please.
All right, guys, let's turn behind you. Let's go to the audience right now. Here we go. All right, let's see what you guys think it is. Go right now. Who here thinks it's A1? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's B2? Raise your hand. I think most people think it's 2. Who thinks it's C5? Who thinks it's D7? All right, the majority of the audience think that it is 2, I should say. All right, let's go back to the question right now.
Okay, we are going to say B, final answer.
All right, they both say final answer. They're in unison for $2,000. Thank you, audience. It's the right answer. So right on to $4,000. Here we go. Tokyo Ghoul is the category. Here it is for $4,000 right now. Besides water, what is the only drink that ghouls are able to consume normally in the series Tokyo Ghoul? Is it milk, coffee, tea, or soda?
Okay, we want to say B, final answer?
All right, they both say final answer. For $4,000, yes, it is coffee. Right on, it's 8,000. Manga publishers. All right, for $8,000, let's take a look at this one. Which of these manga publishing companies originally shut down their publishing operations in 2011, though they have been rumored to be potentially making a comeback? Is it Viz Media, Yen Press, Yaoi Press, or Tokyo Pop? Well, you have 50-50 double dip and jump the question.
You want to skip? Yeah. Okay, we're going to skip the question.
That's a good thing to do if you don't know it. So we'll skip over this question right now. You're confirming you want to do that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Now, you guys just had to make a guess. Do you have any guess?
I wanted to say D.
Guess what? It was the right answer. Yeah, Tokyo Pop had the main thing about Tokyo Pop that a lot of people criticized was that they made their books so you can read them like standard left to right, unlike the traditional manga where it's right to left. So I think they received heavy criticism for that. But anyways, let's go right at $16,000 right now. Dead Man Wonderland. Okay.
Don't pressure me. I've only read the last one and the first one. It's alright.
Here we go. Dead Man Wonderland. What is the name of the sadistic second personality of the character Shiro? Is it Solitude Child, The Devil's Concept, Wretched Egg, or Blood Hunter?
We would like to say C, final answer.
For both of you? Okay. For $16,000? Yes, it is Wretched Egg. Nice job. Right on to $32,000. Here we go. Important second safe haven. Anime settings is the category. Here it is for $32,000. In what special ward of Tokyo does the beginning of the film The Boy and the Beast take place? Is it Setagaya, Shibuya, Kita, Arakawa?
I have no idea. They get about 30,000.
Yeah. We're going to use 50-50.
Okay, we'll take away two wrong answers from the question. Here we go. Shibuya or Arakawa, and you still have double dip if you want to use that, or if you want to.
You want to use the double dip. We
Okay.
are also going to use our double dip.
All right, you confirming that you want to do that? Okay, let's do that right now. All right. What's your first final answer?
B. Yeah, right?
Okay.
B, final answer.
Let's go. And what have you guys? I'm guessing you guys haven't seen the movie.
Not a clue.
I definitely recommend seeing it. Yeah, it is definitely good, and it is the right answer, Shibuya. There we go. Okay, back to where we were with the last two teams. Here we go for $64,000.
Okay.
Haikyuu. And you guys now have So you guys have the choice of one lifeline. So anything you want to do, but only once, okay? So here we go for $64,000, but you guys are safe. You guys are at $32,000 no matter what happens from here on out. Here we go for the big money now. And let's go. In the series Haikyuu, Yu Nishinoya primarily plays what position for his volleyball team?
You can take this one.
Center, libero, I can't remember if I'm saying it right. Wing spiker or middle blocker?
B. final answer.
Very confidently. All right. For $64,000. Absolutely right. Nice job. Let's go right on to $125,000 once again. Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay. It's a maybe or maybe not. Brotherhood.
Keep in mind, this is going to get really tough from here on out. Nice and quiet, guys. Here it is for $125,000.
I watched Brotherhood.
Which of these characters in the series Full Metal Alchemist never officially had their first name revealed? Is it Edward and Alphonse's mother, Alex Lewis Armstrong's sister, King Bradley's wife, or Maze Hughes' wife? Keep in mind, this is going to get really tough, so if you want to use it, obviously you'll be out of lifelines going forward, but it's up to you.
We're going to use our wild card, we're going to jump the question.
Okay, they're going to jump this question. They're going to get out of it right now.
Can we have like a guess?
Well, hang on 1 second.
I think it's D.
If you guys had to make a guess, now what would you say the answer is?
I want to say it's D.
Well, luckily, it's actually King Bradley's wife.
I should have listened.
Yes, her name is never actually revealed in the series itself. So now, guys, we're going to go where we were with the last two teams. We're going to go for $250,000 once again. Let's go! But I'm telling you guys, I'm looking at this question, and this is going to be extremely tough. Comparisons is the category. Here it is for $250,000. No lifelines left. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Which of these characters from the series Ushio and Tora shares the same last name as Orihime from the Bleach series? Is it Asako, Mayuko, Reiko, or Nagane?
Neither of us have seen Bleach. Or really don't. Just we're gonna walk here.
You're gonna walk with you're gonna basically walk with 64,000. Okay, is that your final decision, guys?
Yes.
All right, they're done. $64,000. Let's do a round of applause. The question is, I mean, not that it really matters because neither of you have seen this, but if you had to make a free guess.
Yeah, C. Draco.
Nope, it was not the right answer. Does anyone know does anyone have any idea? Well, hang on. Who knows what Orihime's last name is? What is it? Inoue. Now, has anyone watched Ushio and Tora? A couple people, but do you happen to know what Mayoko's last name is?
No.
It is Inoue, so it's actually B. So, that being said, I recommend watching Ushio and Tora because Ushio and Tora is a really good series. They came out with a new version of the anime. They came out with the initial OVA series back in '92, I think, and then they remade it a couple years ago. But anyway, $64,000. Give them a round of applause one more time. Okay, next contestants, right on to it, guys. Who has not played yet that wants to really play? With a Nintendo Switch hat, yes, you can come up now. Pick your partner, anyone that you want, and you're our next contestant on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Let's do this. Give him a round of applause, guys. Give them a round of applause, guys. Come on, guys. Let's cheer them on. Keep in mind, we're looking to see who's the most enthusiastic.
Who needs $1 million when your cosplays look like $1 million?
What's possible over here?
Okay. You looking sharp with game on. Do you remember which bracket you were?
8, not 4.
Okay.
Ironically, do you know that 4 is actually an unlucky number in Japan?
Yeah.
I thought it was 4 and 7. It's 4 and 7, I thought.
I could have sworn it was 9 because one means death and the other one means something else.
Well, 7 is pronounced Shi-Chi and Nana. But regardless though, all right. So let's get right into it right now, and let's go with back to where we were before. Here we go. All right, so now we've had 3 teams up. We've had one team win $64,000. $32,000 is in second place. $1,000 is in third place. So you guys know that $64,000 is the score to beat right now. All right, you guys have any questions before we get started? You guys ready? You're good to go? Let's go again, guys, and play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Come on! There you go. Those are player categories. For $100, let's go. Yuri on Ice is an anime series that mainly revolves around what sport? Is it golf, figure skating, basketball, or husbando wrestling?
Figure skating.
Final answer. Nice job for $100. Has anyone stood out to you as who's the most enthusiastic so far? One of them left? Ooh.
One of the other ones, I was going with that.
Okay. Again, keep them motivated, guys. If you're not picked as a contestant, we're still going to give someone in here a prize. Dragon Ball is the category. Here we go. Which of these terms used in the Dragon Ball franchise is also part of the title of the newest anime series from the franchise itself? Is it Kami House, Super Saiyan, Sensu Bean, or Cell Games?
Super Saiyan.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Good job. Nice job. It's the right answer. $300. Naruto is the category. Believe it. Which of these characters from the Naruto anime and manga series has the highest number of syllables in their name? Is it Sakura, Naruto, Shikamaru, or Gaara? They're counting. How many symbols is that? I'll tell you, it's more than anyone else. Nice job. I mean, you can still count though, right? Yeah. So, for $500. Soul Eater. Here we go. In the Soul Eater series, what type of weapon does the character Death the Kid mainly use? Is it a sword, a spear, a gun, or his voice?
C gun.
Nice job for $500. Good job, guys. All right. For $1,000, and that's safe even, here it is. Kingdom Hearts is the category. Here it is. In the Kingdom Hearts video game series, the coats worn by all the members of Organization 13 are primarily what color? Is it black, blue, red, or purple? Again, nice and quiet, guys. All the lifelines are there, so. Go to the audience, guys. Let's help him out with this final important safe haven question for $1,000. Here we go. All right, let's do this right now. And here we go. Who here thinks it's A, black? Raise your hand. I think we pretty much know what the audience thinks. Who thinks it's B, blue? Who thinks it's C, red? Who thinks it's D, purple? Well, now you know what the audience thinks, so ultimately they think it is black. So
Yeah.
here we go.
A black.
Final answer for $1,000?
Yeah.
Thank you, audience. That's the right answer. Here we go. Right on to $2,000. Let's do it. At the Arcade is the category, and here we go for $2,000 right now. In both the Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man classic arcade games, if you eat all 4 ghosts consecutively after they have turned a dark blue color, how many total points do you get from doing that? Is it 3,000, 4,000, 4,500, or 7,500? Keep in mind, you guys both have to say tell me final answer from here on out going forward. Well, keep in mind, you're not going to lose anything if you get this wrong, because you're at the safe haven. So if you want to use a lifeline, you can. Yeah, you can use that, so I forgot about that. So basically, you have 3 lifelines left. Double dip, 50-50, and jump the question.
Can we skip it?
Yeah, you can skip it. You officially want to do that?
It's 4,000, isn't it?
Well, you officially want to skip the question then? Okay, they're jumping the question. What did you think it is?
4,000.
No, it is 3,000. 2,
That's
4,
good then.
2, 4, 800, and 1,600.
Then I
So
can't do
200 plus 400, 600 plus 800, 1,400 plus 1,600 is 3,000. How many total
Okay,
points?
yeah,
Exactly.
I can't do math. Then.
So, let's go right on to $4,000 right now. Famous people is the category. Here it is for $4,000. Who is Shinzo Abe? Is he a Japanese baseball pitcher, the chairman of Sega, a Ninja Warrior All-Star, or the Prime Minister of Japan?
Alright, D, final answer.
Final answer for you two? Okay, let's go. For $4,000, yes, he is the Prime Minister. Nice job. Let's go right on to $8,000. Sonic X is the category. Gotta go fast.
No, please don't.
Here it is. What is the name of Chris Thorndyke's grandfather in the series Sonic X? Is it Bill, Chuck, Eric, or Jack? What lifelines you still have, so.
Can we get the double dip? Do you want to we'll do 50-50.
Okay, you officially confirming that you want to do 50-50? We'll take away 2 wrong answers from the question right now. Here we go. Chuck or Jack? We still have double dip.
Double dip.
You officially want to do that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it right now. As you can see, you've ran out of lifelines, but let's play this question for fun. What would you say your first answer is?
Chuck.
Chuck, first final answer?
Yeah.
All right. And for $8,000, yes, it is Chuck. Nice job. Come on, guys. I'm not seeing many people that want to win a prize for motivating these guys here. There you go. Yes. There you go. I'm going to keep my eye out for you. Okay. Here we go for $16,000. Well, you're out of lifelines. So as of right now, you are technically in 3rd place if you decided to walk away. So keep that in mind. Okay. $16,000 is Lupin III. Here it is. According to his profile, Arsène Lupin III's nationality is both Japanese and what else? Is it French, Portuguese, Greek, or Swedish?
A, French.
You want to make that your final answer, guys? For $16,000, here we go. For $16,000. It is the right answer. Nice job. All right, for $32,000, here we go. This is very important. If you guys get this right, not only will you be at $32,000, but you'll also get the wild card. Okay, fictional restaurants is the category. Here it is for $32,000. The Cat Cafe is the name of a restaurant From which of the following anime and manga series? Is it Ranma 1/2, Fairy Tail, Food Wars, or The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya? Is that right? Lifelines here, so basically it's all or nothing. You can either go for it and take a risk, or you can walk away with $16,000. And again, if you do walk, that'll put you in third place. Teams that have been up.
What time is it?
It's 11:30, so we have about time for probably 2 more teams. Maybe 3 if we get lucky. But here's what I'll let you know. The important thing is that one other thing I forgot to let you know, if you go back down to $1,000 and get this question wrong, you'll actually be in 4th place because the tiebreaker will go to the other people because they got further in terms of where they lost.
Okay.
Yes, it does. But we are going to need an answer very shortly here.
You just take a guess. What's wrong? I'm just gonna say. D.
The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. It's up to you guys.
Yes.
Final answer
Yes.
for you two? Okay, they're going for it, guys. Let's see if it's the right answer. For $32,000 and the safe haven, it is the wrong answer. Does anyone know what it is? It is Ranma 1/2. So they get $1,000, guys. But let's give them a round of applause. Come on. Yep. All right. Next, actually, Richard, pick the next contestants too.
Richard, please.
Who has not gone up that really wants to go up? We have time for at least 2 more teams. So 4 more teams.
You're gonna go up. You're last. You guys.
Okay, they're up next. Come on, guys. Give them a round of applause. Come on. Let's do this.
What bracket was the last one?
What?
What bracket was the last
I
one?
think it was 8. I'll double check.
Yeah, it was 8.
Okay.
15 is the current one, Richard, so you can just write that down. All right. Well, let's see what's on this one. As far as what we got here. No, don't worry about it. No, it's good. No, what happens is that I had someone help me out with Visual Basic for a couple things on here.
Did you run out your free trial?
No, definitely not. All right, but I had someone actually help me in terms of with Visual Basic stuff, and every time that I run it now, it asks to save it for some reason. I think it's because when I click on the lifelines, when you click on that, and puts the red X over it, it asks you to save if you want to keep it that way. All right, do you guys have any questions before we get started? All right, so score check right now. Where are we at, Richard? 64,000, 32,000, and then 2 people.
We
with
have Annie G and Morgan T, I believe, in first place because they walked at
I'm sorry.
my pen failed.
I think 64,000 is the score to beat though right now, right?
32K for those.
We were at
They got 64.
They walked, they skipped.
We didn't skip the 64 one. We got the high, we wanted 64.
64?
Okay.
Okay.
64 is the score to beat. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this right now. You guys ready?
Ready?
Let's go. Character birthdays is for $100. Look at the other categories here. All right, here it is for $100 right now. Asahi Azumai from Haikyuu celebrates his birthday every year on January 1st. So that means he was born on what holiday? Is it Thanksgiving, New Year's Day, Labor Day, or 4th of July?
I don't know. What do you think, buddy?
B, final answer. Nice job for $100. For $200. Full Metal Alchemist is the category. Here it is. How are Edward and Alphonse Heller related to each other in the Full Metal Alchemist series? Are they cousins, brothers, father and son, or anti-milk uncle and nephew?
B, brothers.
Final answer?
Yes.
Nice job for $200. I don't know. Hey, you know he doesn't like his milk though. $300. That's why he's so short. Video game consoles. Here it is. This is pretty obvious. What is the name of the newest Nintendo video game console that was announced in October of 2016 and released in March of 2017? Is it the Switch, Game & Watch Go, Wii Tab, or 3DS Play?
B's looking tempting, but I'll go with A.
There you go. Nice job for $300. There you go. I like your enthusiasm. $500. Dragon Ball Z. Out of these 4 characters from Dragon Ball Z, which one is the oldest? Is it Gohan, Trunks, Videl, or Vegeta?
We're gonna ask the audience.
Let's go to the audience, guys. Let's see what you guys know. Look behind you, and here we go. All right, let's go right now. Who here thinks it's A, Gohan? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's B, Trunks? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's C, Videl? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's D, Vegeta? Raise your hand. I think we know what the audience thinks. They all think that it is D, Vegeta. So now you know what the audience thinks. Let's go back to the question.
We'll go with D.
Vegeta, and is that your final answer for $500? And you can thank the audience. There we go. $1,000 and that's safe haven. From Japan to America is the category. Here it is. While it was known in Japan as Takeshi's Castle, what was the name of this program when it was completely re-edited and dubbed over in English here in America? Is it called Only in Japan, RPDGU, Castle Challenge, or MXC?
I think we're gonna skip this one.
Keep in mind, if you skip this safe haven will be gone. So you can skip it, but if you get any question wrong between 2,000 and 32,000, that means that you'll leave with nothing.
All right, we're gonna use 50-50.
All right, let's go with 50-50 right now and take away 2 wrong answers from the question. Here we go. RPDGU or MXC.
We're gonna go with the 2 answers.
Double dip, you officially want to do that? All right, let's do it. All right, what's your first final answer?
B.
Which is MXC. Is that your first answer? All right, let's see if it is the right answer. For $1,000 on a port safe haven? Yes, it is MXC. Nice job. All right, you've used 3 lifelines, so that was a bit tricky to get to this level right now, but you still do have the jump to question. So $2,000 is antagonist groups. Here we go. The Black Organization is the name of the primary antagonist group for which of these anime and manga series? Is it Death Note, Toriko, Detective Conan / Case Closed, or Gurren Lagann? Now you can skip this now if you don't know it, if you want, and there is no risk in terms of skipping it from here.
I'll I'm thinking it's either C or B, but I think we're gonna skip this one.
You want to skip this? All right, that's fine. You're not. See, you're already at 1,000, so there's no risk in terms of jumping this. Do you officially want to jump this question?
Yes.
All right, let's jump this right now. Now, you wanted to know what that. You knew what that was, right? What is it? It is Detective Conan. Yes. So, basic, yeah. So, yeah, it's a good series, but all right, let's go right on to $4,000 right now. Here we go. Soul Eater. You can take a free guess of this question even if you don't know it, okay? Here we go for $4,000 right now. What word is seen on the headband normally worn by Soul Eater Evans in the series Soul Eater? Is it death? Hope. Oh, sorry. Hope. Soul or fear? I might cut out there for a second. Free guess.
We're gonna go with C, Soul.
Final answer for 4,000?
Yes.
Final answer for you too? All right, let's go. For $4,000, it was a free guess, and it's a good guess. It's nice job. All right, $8,000. Let's go right now. Now you have a little bit of room to work with here in terms of the money that you're at, and obviously if you want to take a risk going forward here. Dead Man Wonderland is the category. Here we go. After Ganta defeated Senji in their Carnival Corpse battle in Dead Man Wonderland, what body part did Senji end up losing because of it? Is it his left foot, his right eye, his left index finger, or his right ear? You can walk with 4,000, or you can take a risk if you want. Technically, if you do walk, you will be ahead of 2 other teams. Yep, so.
I think we're just gonna walk on this.
You're gonna walk with 4,000. Do you want to make it your final decision?
Yeah.
All right, guys, $4,000. Give a round of applause. All right. You had to make a guess. Any guess at all?
I was gonna guess right eye.
Right eye. It was the right answer once again. But they get $4,000. One more time, guys. Round of applause. That does put them in 3rd place. But now we've reached 5 teams. So going forward here, now who was ever bumped out of last place will not be getting the prize. So now it's going to be the team that's on the bubble. I think is well, Richard has a score sheet. Now who wants to be next? Who has not come up? You? Oh man, this is so tough. We probably still have time for 2 more teams here. So you know what? All right, I'll pick you guys. Yes. Do you want? Are you guys both coming up as a team? All right, they're coming up. Come on, guys! Round of applause. Or if you're in Japan, that's unlucky. Well, it depends on how you pronounce it. Let's get right into this because we might have enough time for one more team after. I mean, there's no panel after this, so we can work with it a little bit. All right, let's go. Okay. Just give me 1 second here. I just have to check something. All right, now, as we get into this, do you guys have any questions before we get started? Any questions at all? All right, so, score check. I think 64,000 is still a score to beat, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Okay, let's do this right now.
I know this.
Exactly. All right, you guys ready? Again, we're still looking for the biggest motivator, so here we go, $100. There you go. $250,000 is an audio question. All right. Let's do this. Sorry, I did that again. But here we go for $100 right now. Let's go. Let's make this question calm your nerves a bit. What type of place are we at right now? Are we at a work office, a ballpark, an anime convention, or a line convention for Anime Boston 2008?
We're at C, an anime convention.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Right for $100. There you go. One of my favorite conventions. For $200. Rave Master is the category. Here it is. Oh, I don't know why it says Rave Master. Don't worry. Wrong category. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it said that. That was weird. My mistake, but regardless though, it's an easy question. Which of these is not the name of a handheld video game console made by Nintendo? This is the 3DS, the Game Boy, the PSP, or the DS. Yeah, you can rave with all these game consoles. You're the master.
C, PSP.
Final answer?
Yes.
Yes, it is right. Nice job. I don't know why it said that. That was weird. Oh well. $300. Out of the ordinary is the category. I mean, now I think. Hang on. Okay. Question 12. I'll let you know right now that actually is based off of the Rave Master series, so that it doesn't throw you guys off. Okay. Out of the ordinary. Here it is. $300. What term is given to an anime scene and/or episode that was not in the original manga itself? Is it bloatware, sinker, leeches, or filler?
D, filler.
Final answer?
Yes.
Right, $300. $500. Famous people is the category. Here it is. Who is this? Is this Akira Toriyama, Hayao Miyazaki, Masashi Kishimoto, or Tite Kubo? You say B? Final answer. Nice job. There you go. He's just dabbing along. $1,000 in that safe haven. Anime titles is the category. Kiseiju is better known as which of these anime and manga series that has been seen on Toonami here in the United States? Is it Parasite, Toriko, Monster, or Kill la Kill? Final answer?
Yes.
For $1,000 in that safe haven, you were debating on it, but it is the right answer. Nice job. Right on to $2,000 right now. Let's do it.
Just a question. What is last place?
Last place is $1,000, but they got the what question?
32K.
They got the $32,000. Well, they got up to the $32,000 question, I think, right? Something like that. Okay. So basically, you want to at least get up to the $32,000 mark here. All right. $2,000 is voice actor roles, and obviously, if you walk away with 2, 4, 8, 16, or 32, then obviously that still means that you're out of last place. Here we go for $2,000. Let's take a look at it. Out of these 4 anime characters, which is the only one that is voiced by Todd Haberkorn? Is it Ichigo Kurosaki, Natsu Dragneel, Edward Elric, or Spike Spiegel? You have all your lifelines there. You have plenty of options here. Unless you take 2 shots at it. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to guess it.
You want to try to guess? All right, it's up to you. Yes, keep it motivated. Come on. Double dip lets you answer the question twice. 50-50 takes away 2 wrong answers. Jump the question, skips the question, and ask the audience, ask the audience. It's basically self-explanatory.
Alright, I'm double dip.
You want to double dip? Okay, there is no risk in terms of double dipping because obviously if you get both answers wrong, you'll still be at 1,000. But the risk is that technically, if you get it wrong, you'll be in last place and you'll be bumped out. So it actually is a pretty big risk now that I think about it. So if you want to do double dip, you can though.
Can you say B again?
Natsu Dragon.
Yeah, that sounds very good. And he's clearly not C. Oh, I'm sorry.
Which is the only one that is voiced by Todd Havercorn. Alright, we are going to need it.
Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Okay.
What's the different
What lifeline?
call on the audience?
Alright, they're going to go to the audience, guys. Let's help them out here. Let's see what you guys know. Here we go. So they're going to turn behind you. Now let's go right now. Who here thinks it's A, Ichigo Kurosaki? Who thinks it's B, Natsu Dragneel? Ooh. Who thinks it's C, Edward Elric? Who thinks it's D, Spike Spiegel? So it would seem that the majority of the audience do think it actually is Natsu Dragneel. So yeah, I mean, that's what they think. So here we go.
Gonna go with B, final answer.
Final answer, here we go. For $2,000. Thank you, audience, it is the right answer. You were thinking I'm guessing you were thinking which one was not voiced by him?
No, I was stupid.
That's alright, you got it right. That's the main important thing. Comparisons for $4,000, let's get right into it. In terms of appearance, what does Jalal Fernandez, Wendy Marvel, and Juvia Loxer have in common in the fairy tale anime? They have blue hair, they have facial tattoos, they have green eyes, but they cannot walk.
A, they have blue hair.
Final answer? Very confident with that. Is that your final answer too? Okay. Here we go for $4,000. Let's see if it is the right answer, guys. For $4,000, very confident. It is right. Nice job. Go right into the next question. Anime terms is the category. Here we go for $8,000 right now. Which of these words is usually used to describe an extra scene or bonus feature from an anime episode and or series? Is it called tomodachi, an eye catch, an omake, or henshin? Final answer for you too? Yeah. All right, they're saying that it is omake, guys. Let's see if it is the right answer. For $8,000, yes, it is omake. Nice job. Keep going right into it right now. $16,000. Trinity Blood is the category. Here we go.
What do you mean you don't want to say?
In the first episode of Trinity Blood, how many spoonfuls of sugar did Apple Night Road request to be put in his milk tea? Is it 10, 11, 13, or 20? Three lifelines. Two wrong answers from the question. If you use 50-50.
With experience, it's usually leave the two that it could be.
No, there's only one.
You know how the multiple choice is.
Keep in mind, if you use these lifelines and then get this question right, obviously, if you have jumped a question left, you'll be at 32,000 in the $30,000 question, but that's more of a risk by having that lifeline. I'm not telling you how to play the game, but basically, like, just think about like how you want to use these lifelines, because from here on out, it's very important in terms of like basically wanting to get to a high score. Keep in mind, if you save jump the question and then skip 32,000, you'll skip over a safe haven, and that safe haven will be gone.
This is the one we can skip.
You want to jump this question? Okay, that's fine. Let's jump over this question right now. And here we go. Now, if you had to make a guess, what did you think the answer is? 10? Nope, the answer is 13. All right. So we're going to go right on to $32,000 right now, guys. This is going to be very important. So here we go going forward. Let's do this. Made in Japan is the category. All right, here it is for $32,000 right now. This famous World Heritage Site in Japan is located on the island of Itsukushima, but the island is more popularly known by what other name? Is it Taishiro-jima, Hatanuma, is that right? Miyajima, or Amami Oshima? Teruma is what I should. Do guys is we might not, well, we'll figure it out after. Depending on how much time we have a whole lot of time left, but we'll get 2 final contestants up. It'll either be a full bracket or a $1 million question for fun, so we'll see how that works out. It depends on how much time we'll have left, but we are going to need an answer, guys. We're going to have to kind of speed this up. We have 2 lifelines left. You want to do 50-50? Okay. You officially confirming you want to do that? We're taking away 2 wrong answers. Here we go. Taishiro-jima or Miyajima? Yes, you can. Yes. Okay, let's do it right now, guys. You confirming that you want to do that? All right, let's do that right now. All right. So we're out of regular lifelines, but technically you're going to get this right. So what would be your first answer? C? That's what you wanted to do, Miyajima? Okay, first final answer? Did you want to do C first final answer? Okay. I'll let you know right now, I've been to this place twice. It is one of the best sites you'll ever see if you go to Japan. And it is called Miyajima. It's the right answer. There you go. All right. Okay, guys. Let's get right into these final 5 questions. $64,000. Character identification is the category. And again, you now have the wild card. All right. So here we go for $64,000 right now. And let's do it. Lets you reuse anything you've used before, but only 1 time. Okay? Yes, you do. Here we go. What is the name of the main character pictured here on the left from the series Tsukuyomi Moon Phase?
I know that! What do you
Is
mean,
it Mitsuyo, Koharu, Hazuki, or Shizuru?
What do you mean you see?
We are going to need to speed this up, though. You want to do that? Okay. You're going to a final answer. Here we go. For $64,000, free guess, nothing to lose. It's the wrong answer. Does anyone know what it is? It's Hazuki. All right. Turn the lights, Richard. All right. So they get $32,000, guys. Let's give a round of applause. Go see Richard right over there. We have enough time for one final. We're gonna play $1 million question for fun. What we'll do here is 4 minutes? Yeah, it's just gonna be one question. So, all right. So we're gonna do one final question, guys. If you guys if whoever gets it right, like, we'll pick a final team. Let's see. Yeah, you can come up. Yes, pick your partner, whoever you want. And still keep them motivated, guys. Come on, give a round of applause. Pick any number you want. Okay, pick any number you want. What number? What number do you want? Just pick anything.
Let's do 8.
That's the bracket that they had, so we can do 8 if you want.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's go right to the $1 million question here. So let's see here.
I didn't see actually what series it was about. I'm lost.
Okay, we're gonna go right to the $1 million question.
Berserk.
Berserk.
What
Okay.
is Berserk?
All right, this is the final question, guys, for $1 million. All right, if you guys get this right, after all the other teams that picked their prizes, we'll give you guys a consolation prize. Okay? Make your best guess. We're not going to give you any lifelines. Here it is for $1 million. Let's go.
Let's go, guys. Woo!
Which of these characters from the Berserk anime and manga series has his brain exposed outside of his head?
That's creepy.
Is it Void, Femto, Ubik, or Slan?
Ubik sounds like a medical term, so that's the first thing that comes to my mind.
Oh, make your best guess, guys, and that'll wrap up the panel.
Okay, we're both agreeing C.
Ubik, is that your final answer for $1 million?
Yes.
All right, they're saying final answer, guys. Does anyone know what the right answer is?
That's not it, is it?
What is the answer? Ubik is not the right answer. And it is Void. Oh, boy. Nice try, though, guys. Hey, let's give a round of applause, though. Come on. I have to thank you all. This was a lot of fun. Did you guys have a lot of fun? And I can see it. I can think of a couple people, Richard, that were the most enthusiastic. Definitely you in the black.
Yeah.
Yes. And who else? I think there was one other person that I think.
There was a girl that was sitting here with blonde hair and a skirt.
If you guys still want something, if I have some consolation stuff left over, come see me. I have a few other things from Funimation. So come on over there after we're done. Thank you guys for coming to this panel, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of PortConMaine 2017. Come on, guys. Round of applause one more time. Here we go. Well, that's it for tonight. So.
I was hoping you would keep this on. Yeah, I was thinking we gotta keep that ambiance.
The way he would give us like movies and stuff is he would burn them on the disc, right? So I got to watch the band episodes of knowing that they were band episodes until later when I hear people talk about it. So like I knew that.
Thanks.
Did you guys have fun?
Yes,
I
I've
thought
been
it
coming to
was
this for 30
like,
years.
that's what
My
was going through
favorite
my mind.
band.
Yes, thank you. Popped up and I just thought it was like
Next contestant that lost at 200.
and also, never watched it. You get 30 still there? Pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
So, like,
The very first
there's no way to see more.
Yeah, I think they did.
And I know he caught more than 10.
The very first contestants, they leave? They must have left.
Yeah, I remember seeing one.
Oh, that's why I think all the teams get a prize now.
Wow.
So, all right, so next, we'll see Amy and... Yep. How do you say that? Ian? Okay, they won 32,000 and lost to 64,000. So, go ahead. You're going to play my game. All right, pick one prize.
And my bad hand.
All right, afterwards, we have Jacob and Kevin.
I don't have a cool nickname for you, I'm sorry. I mean, right?
If you guys aren't sticking around for prize picking, if I could ask you to shuffle out, because we need to get out of here for midnight.
I'm sorry.
I'll see
All right, so next.
You're my advice. Chill here.
And he's gonna hire us.
Oh yeah.
I need to get back all my stuff, yeah, so.
Did somebody leave all
Okay.
of those when
Oh.
they're,
Thank you.
yeah, because there's something in there you're not going to lose.
Afterwards, we have, Chloe, and the person that had the EET. We got it. Awesome, thank you guys. You guys have fun?
Yeah.
Awesome, thank you guys for coming. All right, I get to next.
Okay, you wanted that. That's all you wanted. Don't try to play it off.
That's not my bag. And then finally, we have Trip and Ashley.
Has that Star Wars Force Unleashed that prize.
I have no idea. Wait a minute. You guys are the final one.
You are taken just so I never have to see it
The
again.
VHS tape.
Pick up a bag over on that side.
I'm sorry?
Pick up a bag over on that side.
GameCube controller?
I never have to see it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And then if anyone else wants something, I have something.
Out of the main lobby, it's the left side. I was gonna make some kielbasa with rice. I can make some rice separate.
Anyone want some Funimation lanyards?
Yes.
Got a whole bunch here.
Why not?
Yeah, they got. Anyone that wasn't contesting here, you still want one? Can I have the Xbox? I wish. Okay, we got some more stuff here. I don't know what this is.
Oh, that's what I need to.
Oh. Who wants that? There you go.
I'm adorable now.
Mm-hmm. I got a couple other things
Super
here.
kawaii.
Unless you guys want DVD covers, there are a whole bunch of them. Like a quadrillion in here.
Just cover Pandora's box.
Anyone want any more lanyards? What?
Thank you.
Yep. Anyone else? All right, we good, guys? Okay, guys. Did you guys? Yeah, what's up?
There was one of the questions I really wanted to see.
What was that? Oh, why don't we go? Why don't we go outside the panel room and then we take a look at it?
Because that was one that I was like,
Do you remember what
I really
bracket?
wanted
Do
this.
you remember what bracket was?
It was actually even on the $1 million one.
Yeah, it was one of the ones we did.
Yeah, I think it was a $64,000 question. If I remember correctly.
Yes. I mean, that or 128.
Like, I really wanted to get that question before.
It's the same one you're in
Like,
right now. It's the one you're in right now.
Yeah.
Okay, we had to
Not gonna be that one.
Okay. Oh, no rush.
Awesome.
Except you're hungry.
I mean, I'm
just
hungry,
packing
but
stuff, so.
I'm not gonna rush you.
Okay.
I agree.
Should you want to
Yeah,
stay
but
outside?
so overall, yeah, just meet me outside in a little bit, guys. I'll be packing my
Catch me
stuff.
outside.
And if you guys have any feedback, just like meet me out there, because I'm open to hear any feedback if anyone had any. So that was it, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed. We didn't really have any gigantic winners, but it was still a lot of fun. So
Nope, everything was good.
hope you guys enjoyed the panel, and that's
I
that.
need to practice keeping score.
It's all right. It's a work in progress.
Get
So
better at it, Rich.
yeah. All right. Have a good night, guys.
Water with you, if not